New York has so many great food spots that it's nearly impossible to try them all in one trip. So throughout my time here, I visited a few places everyone talks about, but I also stopped anywhere that caught my attention to find out which foods were actually worth planning for and whether following my instincts could lead me somewhere just as good. Not every meal on a trip needs to be a destination meal. When you first arrive, it's okay to keep your first meal simple instead of immediately traveling across the city for something famous, which is how I stumbled across this restaurant, Dongbei, near my hotel. The Harbin-style fried pork tenderloin was my favorite. It was perfectly crispy and coated in a sweet, tangy sauce.
Pretty good.
But once I had settled in, I was ready to start with one of the places already on my list, Apollo Bagels. Apollo is worth planning for if you love a crisp sourdough bagel, but whether it's worth the line depends on how serious you are about bagels.
It's so cute. I love the packaging that it comes with. It's pretty good. It's not too sweet or sour. It's a nice ginger taste.
The freshly squeezed orange juice was also good. These are the 3 bagels I ordered. We have the tomato bagel, then the whitefish salad bagel, and the smoked salmon.
I'm gonna try the salmon. It's good. It kind of just tastes like a regular bagel, though. Even though it's like sourdough, I can really taste the difference of it.
Next, the whitefish bagel.
I actually really like the cucumber one. Yeah, the cucumber one tastes a lot better. It's really fresh. Try the tomato. It's like a bagel with tomato. It's okay. I feel like with the salmon, it just tastes like a regular salmon bagel. Overall, I would recommend the cucumber and the whitefish.
Next, I made my way to Chinatown where I tried some of the delicious snacks at Mei Lai Wa. And luckily for me, there wasn't much of a line. I tried their sesame balls, which are filled with red bean paste, and normally they are not this big, so something about it being a big sesame ball made it taste so yummy. It had a nice chewiness and the perfect amount of red bean paste with every bite.
We got the pineapple pork bun. Pineapple bun has a really good flavor. It's more sweet than savory. The pork is a little bit salty, but not much. It's a really good snack.
Most of my stops so far have been quick bites, but Potluck Club was one of the meals where I actually wanted to sit down, slow down, and try several dishes. The restaurant had a stylish, welcoming atmosphere and serves Cantonese American cuisine. I tried their coconut curry tofu, tiger shrimp with candied walnuts, salt and pepper chicken with scallion biscuit, and my favorite oyster mushroom rice roll noodles. The salt and pepper chicken was good, but on its own, the flavor was pretty mild, but the plum sauce definitely helped bring it to life. The scallion biscuits were soft and moist, but I would have liked the scallion flavor to come through a little more. My favorite dish was definitely the oyster mushroom rice rolls. I'd never had noodles rolled like this before, and I love how extra chewy they were. The oyster mushrooms also tasted fresh and were packed with lots of flavor. Next was the tiger shrimp. This felt like their take on walnut shrimp, but I like that this one leaned more savory instead of being overly sweet. Last but not least, the curry tofu was good as well, but nothing too special about it. They ended the meal with a fun postcard and candy, and overall, I definitely recommend Potluck Club. This next place wasn't a viral stop or somewhere I found because of a long line. I came here because I already love Malatang, which is a customizable soup where you choose your own ingredients and everything is cooked together in your choice of broth. I got the spicy bone broth. And if the soup isn't enough flavor, they also have a sauce bar for you to dip your veggies for extra added flavor. I'll have to say this Malatang place was pretty good. Their broth was rich and flavorful, and the medium spice level is just the right amount of spiciness. The only thing is, I feel that their sesame sauce is a little bit too runny and watered down, but other than that, everything was delicious, and I would recommend trying this Malatang place. It may not be the most uniquely New York meal in this video, but I'd recommend Malatang to anyone who likes comforting soup and wants complete control over what goes into it. Later in the trip, I stopped following specific recommendations as closely and started paying more attention to whatever caught my eye, and that's when I came across this pizza place. The number of slices in the display immediately pulled me in. Like, look how many different types of pizza they have. And they had my favorite type of pizza, pepperoni and jalapeno. I really enjoyed the jalapeno pepperoni pizza. It came out nice and hot, and the crust had the perfect balance of dough to topping. I also love that there's a slight crispiness without being too crunchy. The pizza stop made me feel pretty good about choosing places spontaneously, but my next decision didn't work out quite as well. The food wasn't necessarily bad, but the portion didn't feel worth the price, and the flavors didn't stand out enough for me to recommend spending one of your limited New York meals here. The clear noodles had a nice level of spice, but I think they needed some vinegar to give them that tanginess that this dish usually has. The chicken was tender, although it could have used more salt. The cumin lamb, however, was delicious and easily my favorite dish here. The meat was tender, full of flavor, and the cumin flavor really came through. For dessert, the sweet purple yam rice cakes had a satisfying chewingness, but there wasn't any purple yam filling, so mostly it just tasted like a plain rice cake. Luckily, the next random place I found reminded me why leaving room for spontaneous stops can still be worth it. This cute dessert shop called Icy Melon had great tasting boba and unique desserts.
So good. And it's so hot outside. And I love that they don't have, or it's not just boba, it's like desserts and stuff. Give them a try. I recommend this.
I also found this gelato place later in the trip, and even though it wasn't on any itinerary, it ended up being one of those simple stops I was genuinely happy I made. They did have a long line given that it's right next to Times Square, but I would say it is definitely worth the wait. The flavors I got were tiramisu and mixed berry.
So good.
Overall, I had such a great time trying New York's amazing food, and I can't wait to come back for more. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!